Friday night on Ticket Talk tonight, guys. What is good? Man, busy weekend ahead. What's going on? TicketCon 2026, I believe. Lots of great stuff happening with TicketCon, guys. Contemporary Art Set in New Orleans before the big conference, WTC, or the old school conference. We're trying to reimagine ticketing at TicketCon 26, Sunday, July 26th. I'll be in town the entire weekend, the 24th through, I don't know how long I'll stay in New Orleans. But come on, a weekend early before WTC. Anyone's welcome. Fans, music promoters, managers like Randy Nichols will be there. We got Tommy D, Challenging Live Nation going to be there. We got plenty of amazing folks. I think Dave Wakeman's coming. And many more high-profile people are coming. We're less than 5 months away from TicketCon 26 in the middle of the hot, brutal summer in the Big Easy. So come join us. T-Tab, we just had our first webinar today. I'm going to send it out on replay to our email list of folks. And, guys, I can tell you guys right now, not a better time to join T-Tab. Everything going on with StubHub. Bad stuff going on, ticket legislation. We're here to fight for you. We're here to build a coalition for ticket resellers. We're not here to talk to legislators. We're here to stand up for the reseller and the reseller only and protect the good actors in reselling. So consider joining the T-Tab and DM me about that to schedule a call. And let's talk Indian Wells tennis. You guys know, I love tennis. I have a great backhand. And I want to take a look at Indian Wells because it is a hot tournament out in Indian Wells, California, I think by Palm Springs. And we look at tonight's session, which is starting right now. And look at this session, 114 getting down to 2 listings. I saw that kind of was 500. Obviously, it just started and so forth. But if we go to tomorrow, session 7, the day session that includes MCF's boy Alcaraz, the Vince Spadea of 2026. Look at these prices for Indian Wells, 222 getting all the way 342 for a seat.
Scott,
what's that?
Screen.
Oh, I didn't share my screen. That's an ultimate fail, my friends. I get so excited sometimes I don't share my screen, and I'm just talking to a screen myself, and now we see. Do we see it now, MCF? Do we see it now? Do we see it now? That's what live TV is like. Do we see it now, MCF?
We're on.
We can see the screen okay.
Yes, we can see.
That is live TV at its finest, my friends. But look at the demand. We're here March 7th. It is like the U.S. Open in late August, early September for this tennis tournament. And that's just so exciting that a tennis tournament has a 342 get-in for a Saturday day session tomorrow with Alcaraz. And got Sinner performing. You got some ladies up and coming. You got Lerner Teen up and coming. I think the ATP Tour is the hottest league, the hottest ticket out of any sports association. They're killing golf. They're killing the NBA. They're killing MLB. And I can tell you right now, producer MCF, I wish Vince Spadea was still playing because I think it would be probably $1,000 get-in tonight if you were going to go see him in Indian Wells, California. My Lord. By the way, Vince Spadea was a journeyman who was a friend of mine back in the day on the ATP Tour many, many moons ago. And if you kind of look at let's go to session 8. Still a hot ticket, not as hot as today, but the trend I'm noticing for these big tennis tournaments is that they load the day sessions up on Saturday, and the night sessions aren't as good. So are they making the marquee matches during the day and not at night early on in the tournament? So I just kind of find that interesting, kind of the trends I've been studying with the Discord over the weekend. So maybe I'm giving too much information out right now. I don't know. I'll probably get a message saying, Scott, you're giving too much information out. But I like to educate you guys. A lot of you guys are tennis fans and so forth. And I just really find Indian Wells extremely fascinating and so forth. So that's kind of look at Indian Wells. I want to go to UFC tomorrow night, producer MCF. So let's kind of go back to UFC in Vegas, which is a hot item. We've been paying attention to this all week long in the Discord group. And look at how hot the tickets are for UFC Vegas. Now, the inventory has been low. You got the premier match between Holloway and Oliveira as the premier match, and it has been a hot ticket and rising all week to a 435 get it. My Lord. So UFC, are they going to drop a lot of inventory tomorrow? I don't know. I think it stays hot. I've been hearing they've been selling these like hotcakes this week. So you got to give credit when credit is due to Dana White, TKO Group, that are doing a ticket distribution clinic for UFC in Vegas tomorrow. I mean, usually when it's kind of hit or miss with these guys. Sometimes they way overprice and they drop a ton of seats on Saturday, but we'll see if that is the case or not for tomorrow for UFC 326 in Viva Las Vegas, Nevada. So that's kind of what I'm looking at here over the weekend. And we got a massive busy week with the conference tournaments for college basketball starting next week. And of course, after that is, of course, March Madness for 3 weeks after that. So it's going to be kind of like all college basketball focused over the next month here on Ticket Talk Tonight as our premier events going over. Then guess what's coming up in April? We got Final Four. We got the Masters tournament behind the black ropes. You know, the Masters tournament really got us on the map a year ago. And I can tell you right now, with a closed ticket market, it is going to be fascinating to see how strict the Augusta National ticket office is at Augusta National. Here coming up about a month from now, we got the Masters tournament and so forth. And, of course, FIFA World Cup around the corner. So what a time to be alive in live events, ticketing, Major League Baseball, World Baseball Classic. We'll talk about that tomorrow. So make it a great rest of your Friday evening, my friends. Shoot me your DMs, shoot me your intel, shoot me your StubHub chaotic issues. And most importantly, my friends, in the meantime, stay lean and clean.